Smart India Hackathon is one of the flagship initiatives of Government of India, and it all started, I guess, in the year 2017. And the initiative was to help various organizations and corporates to get the solutions to their existing pressing problems that they came across on a day-to-day basis, and try to solve and eliminate those use cases. Try to solve through the external, through students. It can be through student innovators, or it can be people or students which are working currently as a young professionals, or currently you have just passed out the colleges or currently are in colleges. So it encourages the innovation among young minds. It provides a practical exposure to the problem solving things, and it also fosters collaboration between the students, the corporates, and the organizations. So yeah, that's it all about. And I was part of the, as a jury, I was part back in 2022, I guess, where I was working with them as a jury member for their hardware edition. So they have two editions to it. One is the software edition, the other one is the hardware edition. So there were around 3,600 plus use cases which are provided by the government organizations to solve those use cases through these innovators, and the teams are exchanged. Like a Gujarat team will go to Tamil Nadu, and the Tamil Nadu team will come across to Gujarat, or the states have been exchanged, and then they have been provided with certain raw materials and stuff in the hardware edition. And to my surprise, it was a totally a great experience while observing these young kids. Like when we were 15 or 18, we eventually didn't know what we want to do in life, right? But because these folks at such young age are doing so much of wonders, their clarity, their thought process is, it's on point, because they know what the output will be when I change the input, or what can else can be done, where I need the support with this, come up with certain innovative solutions. They were working till 3 or 4 in the morning, and it's just not limited to win the prize. It was also about solving the use case for those particular entity which had provided the use case. The price was always secondary to them when we speak about to them that what they will be doing with the prize if they win. So the answer would always be that, sir, we are not over here to win the prize. We are just here to solve the use case, and we believe that our technology or innovation could solve many lives. Right. So government is also taking this initiative seriously, and its government is, I would like to address one more point over here. It's very smart, right? Because you need to cater the each and every child which is working in schools at a school level or at a college level. So they are also coming up with a kind of a network where each student can come up with certain solution if they require any support from other school or other state. So it creates a kind of an environment where a student from Tamil Nadu or say Maharashtra can come up to Gujarat and ask for help, and the student gets support from the local representative in the schools. And it's always a good channel of optimization that the government does while working on the Smart India Hackathon, because it's a nationwide initiative.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, the initiative sounds really good because I feel like so many students get this opportunity to, I guess, work with um, lots of mentors and get lots of advice. And I think, like you said, it's almost like creating this ecosystem. Because me personally, I usually don't think of the government actively being involved with startups. So I think this is a good example of how governments can actually, be a part of
Yeah,
this.
so there are state startup rankings and rankings across India, which takes place every 2 years, and which are the states which are performing good from the GDP perspective. Then number of startups, what are the inputs provided to them, what are the mentorship provided to them, and what are the investment which has been raised in that particular tenure. So all of these are currently being mapped, and there are certain prizes and things which have been offered to the stakeholders and to the organizations which are doing such good work towards entrepreneurship. For example, till funds till 2 to 3 lakhs are at zero equity. You don't need to
Yeah.
return anything, right? So it's a good thing when you're starting up. Do reach out to these government centers, at government-backed incubation spaces. I guess there would be 10 or 12 definitely in each and every corner of the city, and they'll take care of all the funding, the initial level funding, and they will help supporting you with the mentorship. So that's a good part when you initially get 2 to 3 lakhs to just start with a good POC at a zero cost. So it's a good thing.